on top of the stars. Never thought we'd ever get this far. We live for moments like this. We come alive in moments like this.
Tyler did an amazing job. He did the whole thing. He ran the whole service. He read from the Torah, and he wowed everybody. Not me. I knew he would do amazingly well, but I think he might have even wowed himself.
Mazel tov. I'm so proud of you. I remember you staying up until 1 in the morning studying for today. Let me just say, you did amazing. You are the best brother I could ask for. You always know how to make me laugh when I'm sad. I look up to you and I love you so much. Mazel tov.
But here we are celebrating your bar mitzvah. I have no idea what the future holds, but we certainly want it to be happy. I might be a little biased, but the sky is the limit. You're a smart kid, you've got a big heart, and you've got a big head full of brains.
You surpassed any expectations we may have had. I am proud of you as a mother and as a friend who is not just impressed by your abilities in school or on the field, but something even greater that lies within you and is pervasive in all aspects of your life. I know over the years as I try to guide and teach you, I too will continue to learn from you. I enjoy those moments more than you could ever know.
I hope he grows up to be a wonderful man like Gary, and I wish him a life of happiness and joy.
As much as you do like to excel, nobody's good at everything. So please remember to do things just for fun as well as competition. And keep your feet on the ground and your head on your shoulders. Good luck, and I'll see you soon. Love you.
The biggest point that I wanted to make about Tyler is that he's a great combination of heart and soul and mind, and that he's got a lot of spunk and a lot of fun in him as well. I think it shows tonight in an amazing party and a great group who've come out to celebrate him.
What I want most for you is to be a leader with purpose. Someone who will continue to want to help others and who will want to always find ways to be a better person. As a parent, I hope to remove any of the big boulders that get in the way of your vision, while leaving enough stones for you to trip and fall so that you may learn from your own mistakes. Life is not simply flat paved roads, but rather windy and hilly ones with wonderful surprises at every turn. Some that will make you feel like the luckiest person in the world, and others that will humble you and teach you lifelong lessons. May the little things continue to be the things that you treasure most. And may you find contentment and confidence within yourself so that you may be able to continue to help and love others. Tyler, I thank God every day for blessing me with a son like you. As one of the greatest loves of my life, you inspire me and challenge me to be the best person I can be. Good luck with your journey. I know you will make a mark on this world, and I will forever be on the sideline, in some way crazily cheering and shouting and admiring you with my pom-poms in my hand. I am proud of you, and I love you to the moon and back, infinity times. Mazel tov. Tyler, first of all, I'd like to say how proud I am of you and how blessed you are to have both family and friends here today to share in such an incredible day.
So Karen, Samantha, and I are delighted you could join us today for Tyler's bar mitzvah and the celebration this afternoon, and for the kids, more to come soon. About 98% of this is my wife's doing, so thank you for the wonderful work to get it done. And also thank you for our wonderful kids, our wonderful life, and this beautiful day, as I said. Tyler raised money for Pitchin' for Baseball, which is a nonprofit that distributes baseball equipment to organizations around the country and around the world. for kids who wouldn't otherwise have access to it.
He's been working on it for a long time with my mom and my dad staying up. And he's made posters, and during some of his games, he'd collect money from even people he didn't know, and it was really impressive.
Yeah, I think it's a really good project because baseball is a really cool sport, and I think everyone should be able to play it, and his project gives people the resources to play it. So I think that's really cool.
It did bring back memories of his dad's bar mitzvah and how proud I felt and how proud I felt today because Tyler did a wonderful, wonderful job.
He was so focused on it, and during the service, he just impressed everyone, and I'm really proud of him.
I would never have anticipated that he was able to find the time. I knew he had the mental acuity, but that he was able to find the time to devote to what he accomplished today. And I think it's incredible. I think he did a wonderful job, and I hope this will be the first of many, many, many accomplishments.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen.
Amen. Now you get to drink that because that's real wine.
No.
Take a sip. Now motzi.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Tyler had asked for a few of his friends to be part of this, some who know Hebrew and some who don't, to make it even more special since he's not one who likes to be on stage solo. So, could we, Chris Sims, please come up, Colby Kim, Reed Halpert, Quentin Campbell, James Ashkenazi, Mac Zeller, Finn Nolan, Bo Christopher, Jordy Holmes, Liam Harkins, and Ethan and Eli Pollock.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
All right, everybody tear a piece off. What? Tear a piece.
We cherish the grandparents who have passed. Your memory will always last. Their love for us will never be undone. And now we light candle number 1. I will light the candles in honor of great-grandparents Sam, Toby, and Max, Georgia, Gussie, Lewis, Sonny, Ruth, and Isidore that have passed away. I love you guys forever and ever, and my time spent with you couldn't be better. For my grandparents supporting me in all that I do, here's to candle number 2. Please come up, Grandma Donna, Grandpa Bob, Bubby, and Papa. When we come to visit, we do fun things with you, like going to Kiowa, Boston, and Israel too. All the time we spend together means a lot to me. Now please come up and light candle number 3. Please come up, Max, Hannah, Aunt Jill, and Uncle Sam. We enjoy watching the best football team of all, with my cousins, aunts, and uncles with the last name Paul. The fun we've had during winter break you cannot ignore. Now, can the Paul cousins, aunts, and uncles come up and light candles 5 and 4? For many years, we have shared our lives. Sometimes we laughed and sometimes we cried. While she was at camp, I would always miss her, and I couldn't have asked for a better sister. You make me happy, and you have your bag of tricks, so Samantha, please light candle number 6. Now I have played with you for a whole lot of years, and when we hit home runs, there are so many cheers. When we won and when we lost, we were there for one another. You guys weren't just friends, it was like you're my brothers. So can Haverford and Radnor baseball teams, who are great, come up and light candles 7 and 8. I have known you all for a very long time, and I can't come up with anything that will rhyme. This group of kids has made me who I am. They have helped me get through each and every exam. We have done very fun things now and then, so can the Haverford class of 2021 come light candles 9 and 10. For my other cousins, come join me now. As your family, I am glad. With Seders and Thanksgivings in the past, I am glad you're able to share this day at last.
Lindsay, will you come up and represent all of your family? With the kids, of course. Dylan and Miles are at home with a 7-day-old cousin, Alexis, so Tyler has a new cousin. So Matt, Lindsay, if you could come up. Yeah, Jeffrey, Toby, and Pierce. Where's Pierce?
If you don't go to my school, that is okay. I still love to hang with you each and every day. For my non-Haverford friends, both girls and boys, come light candle 12 and make some noise. They have shown me and taught me who I will grow up to be, and they have done everything for me. There are 2 people more special than the rest, and just who they are, I'm sure you can guess. They got stuck with me 13 years ago, and since then, they always go with the flow. These years have gone so fast, I can't even believe. Each and every goal they helped me achieve. With support and love through good and bad, please light candle number 13, Mom and Dad.
Mazel tov. I'm so proud of you. I remember you staying up until 1 in the morning studying for today. Let me just say you did amazing. I can't believe how well you knew the prayers and how prepared you were. You set very high standards. Although I say all of this, I'm not very surprised. You are outstanding in anything you set your mind to. I'm still amazed you don't go insane when I sing as loud as I can in the car, even if all of your friends are there. Or when I ask you to go outside with me when you're trying to do your homework. You are the best brother I could ask for. You always know how to make me laugh when I'm sad, and I know you're there for me when I need someone to cheer me on. You are the most caring, creative, and thoughtful person I know. I look up to you, and I love you so much. Mazel tov.
So Karen, Samantha, and I are delighted you could join us today for Tyler's bar mitzvah and the celebration this afternoon, and For the kids, more to come soon. So I've been thinking about this speech for many weeks, and those of you who know me well will probably not be surprised to hear that it was about midnight last night that it went from brain to keyboard to printer. But it got there, and normally I don't even get that far. I just speak off the top of my head. But I wanted to get some thoughts down. And Karen, where are you? You look beautiful today. It will also not surprise anyone who knows me well that about 98% of this is my wife's doing. So thank you for the wonderful work to get it done. And also thank you for our wonderful kids, our wonderful life, and this beautiful day, as I said. So for the rest of you, thank you all for coming, sacrificing what may be one of the last beautiful days before the Arctic chill returns. Some of you might be dreaming about, well, being out there. Others might be thinking about whether Penn State is beating Indiana or if the Owls are beating Tulane or any other teams that are out there. But just one piece of warning. If you're rooting for Duke over Army or Colgate over Princeton, don't tell me about it or you can leave. Seriously, though, we're here to celebrate Tyler, a wonderful young man. As you heard today and elsewhere, Jewish tradition teaches us that this now makes him a man. It's hard to imagine a time when our ancestors actually lived this principle and that they put people to work, but we might do that anyway because I think it's time for you to get out there and do a little labor. But it's really a recognition and a turning point that we entrust with our children the notion that they're responsible for what they do and that there are consequences for their actions, both good and bad. For Tyler, that's still a pretty scary proposition. After all, we are talking about a kid who has his patience measured in milliseconds, not seconds or, heaven forbid, even minutes. But those of you who don't see Tyler every day have definitely noticed over the last 6 to 12 months he's really changed. It's sort of as if he knew, or that our ancestors knew, that this was the time that it happens, whether we like it or not. At least a little. After some struggles at the beginning, he took pride and ownership in the tons of work that he did for his amazing performance this morning. And also, with a little bit of hair pulling and arguing and fighting, he then took on an amazing Mitzvah project and really made it his own. At the beginning, we had to remind him to get things done, and then by the end, it was all his. And he was reminding us that we had to get a few things pieced together. And his words today, both the poems that you just heard as well as his Devar Torah this morning, were his own. The content was 100% Tyler's. Karen might have done a little work to clean up the lousy Haverford grammar. But other than that, the words and the thoughts were definitely his. Another astonishing change I've noticed in Tyler in the last year is that, well, you've become a little vain. You look in the mirror, you put a little product in the hair. You got to make sure that the tie is just right before you walk out the door. But you're definitely preppy and dapper, and you want to be the whole package before you get out that door. But I'll tell you, it's still not a pretty sight when he first gets up. It takes a little work to get this well-put-together young man that you see. I guess I should maybe take some lessons from him, though. Most of you know that Tyler's a pretty decent athlete. Chalk that one up in the column of thank goodness he takes after his mother in that regard. He's flirting with a single-digit handicap. Maybe next summer, Tyler. He played for baseball teams, as you heard, squash teams. In his spare time, did a decent job on the soccer field and didn't embarrass himself too much on the basketball court. But even athletically, he's matured. So he's had to figure out how to make choices and what teams he really couldn't do because he wasn't going to have time. It was going to create too much stress. And really came forward to make his own choices and show that his maturity has really stepped up. He acknowledged that he had to study once in a while and that he actually had to prepare for his bar mitzvah, and that meant that he couldn't goof off or play on his iPhone 18 hours a day to get all the work done. But here we are celebrating your bar mitzvah. I have no idea what the future holds, but we certainly want it to be happy. I might be a little biased, but the sky is the limit. You're a smart kid, you've got a big heart, and you've got a big head full of brains, and let me tell you, he has a very large head. Unfortunately, that one goes in the column of takes after his father. So if you follow your instincts, I have no doubt that you will emerge as even more amazing adult than the young man that you are today. Karen and I hope that you enjoy the rest of the afternoon, and for the kids that you guys have a rocking good time tonight. I'm not sure whether to bring earplugs or just to steal Tyler's wireless Beats that he got now, just so I don't go deaf after the activities. Thank you all, and Tyler, I'm proud of you and I love you.
Well, he texted me this morning that he was like really stressed out about it, so I just tried to calm him down a little bit, but when I saw him on stage, it looked like he knew everything and it looked almost too easy for him.
It's the nightlife calling. Can you hear it in your mind?
He did really well. He didn't really seem that nervous when he was up there, and he really clear, and he did really well. Like, it was really good.
I think coming up to this, he was ready to go, and he just wanted to have fun. Big Steelers fan, a great person that will take you in and make you part of his family, and will just embrace you and look at the positives of you and not the negatives.
I think of Tyler in two areas particularly, his love of sports and his maturity. He is a remarkable young man, and I think he will do well.
Well, he's a very competitive guy, but he doesn't really like brag to you that, yeah, I'm the best at whatever sport he's playing.
We usually golf a lot together. I usually can't come close to him. He usually has to give me 18 strokes on 18 holes.
I'd say we fight sometimes, but usually we get along. When we do, it's really fun, and I love spending time with him.
Tyler is determined to do well and will work very hard to do well, and that I admire him in. And he's just a wonderful young man.
Tyler's very sensitive, very bright, and very caring. And I know he likes to excel in whatever he does.
So Tyler really likes to laugh, and then when he laughs, he goes on for like 5 minutes non-stop.
He can be really fun once you get to know him, and if someone's going to do something, he's always the person that's like, I'll do it with you. Really fun to be with him because he always makes it fun, like when he's hanging out with you.
Tyler is rapidly becoming an amazing young man. He's very thoughtful. He's shy at first, but with a huge heart. He's very smart, and he's really willing to put all of those things together. So he really stands out in the crowd as someone who will look out for his friends, look out for those he doesn't even really know, and bring everyone to a better place and bring real happiness to the crowd around him.
You are a person who approaches tasks with purpose and an internal strength and drive to do better for others as well as yourself. Other teachers or coaches have described you as a quiet leader. You are a very quick learner and always many steps ahead of Dad and me. We used to call you Tyler Negotiator Zimmer. You always have a vision and realize that you have a role to play. However, you are not the one who likes to have a solo on stage. Rather, you like to help behind the scenes. You're driven to act and move ideas forward or lend a hand to your friends one-on-one. This is only the beginning of your journey.
Well, you guys can go faster than that. Circle to the right. Come on, a little faster. Jog. Let's go, let's go. Tell you what, everybody stand in place. Clap those hands up high. We got a chair going in. Not the middle, because we don't want anybody hitting their head tonight. So right over there. We need all the strong adult men to come over to that chair. Spin around, guys. Everybody clap your hands up high for Tyler. Hey, you gotta spin them around, come on. Almost there. Hold him right there. Give it up for Tyler! Let him on down. Let him on down easy. Our beautiful co-star Samantha is going up in that chair next. There you go. Clap your hands up towards the ceiling for Samantha! Almost. Give it up for Sam, everybody! All right, let her on down. Is Karen going up in that chair? 1, 2, 3! Yes, blow kisses. Blow kisses, Karen. Hold it right there. Somebody make some noise out there. Let her down gently. Let's get that chair out of there. Everybody grab a partner. Lock arms and spin them around. Let's go. Switch partners. Hey. 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 Tell you what, let's get Tyler in the middle by himself. Everybody else back up to the edges of the floor. Quickly, everybody back up to the edges of the floor. On the count of 3, we're gonna charge the middle and scream for Tyler. 1, 2, 3! Wait, let's do that one more time. Let's do that one more time. This time, we're gonna scream Mazel Tov. 1, 2, 3! Get those hands up, guys.
A lot of potential and a lot of different roads he could take. And he's shown that he can make pretty wise choices. So I think he'll be successful at what he's doing, but I really can't predict today. But if you forced me to make a guess, I think that Tyler is going to be in a field that's really helping people.
Well, I know he'll get into a good college, so I think it'll be cool to just look back to see everything that we did together, like during elementary school and middle school and high school with all our old friends.
I think we'll continue to be really good friends.
I'm just looking forward to being around him because he's really nice.
But Tyler, I see as a college graduate and maybe going into one profession or another, maybe medicine like his parents, but he will accomplish whatever he goes out for.
It's too early, to pursue whether it's business or whether it's culture or whatever. The point basically is the young man establishes goals and objectives, and if he succeeds in achieving them, then everybody's going to be thrilled, including him.
May you never lose those qualities of sharing goofy jokes or giggling uncontrollably, with that very warm, infectious smile and sparkle in your eyes that warms my heart and could reassure anyone.